Throughout her career, Heidi Roizen has demonstrated the capability of effectively building and managing an extraordinary network to the extent of becoming well known worldwide for having some of the most influential networks in the world, specifically relating to the tech industry and extending far beyond. To better examine how Roizen has managed to build and maintain her network across the different stages of her career, we will take a closer look into 3 key stages of her career, including her beginnings, mid-career, and most current stages of her career, to examine how Roizen views relationship and network building and utilizes these concepts in both an effective and efficient manner. Roizen began utilizing her network in the earliest stages of her career as she elected to utilize a friend in her job search shortly after graduation. Her friend was able to provide her with the contact information of the woman in charge of the hiring process for Tandem Computer. Her first encounter with networking proved to be successful as she quickly landed a job with Tandem as the editor for the company newspaper. While working her first job since graduating college, Roizen immediately began taking every opportunity to build and expand her network by utilizing her new position to get to know a wide array of people ranging from her everyday coworkers all the way up to the CEO of Tandem Computer. Although her career is just beginning and her network is relatively new as well, the primary strength of Roizen's network at this stage in her career seems to be her eagerness and willingness to interact with new, interesting people and in turn build and strengthen her network. This seems to stem directly from Roizen's personal commitment to build mutually beneficial relationships as well as her outgoing personality. Throughout the mid-stages of her career, Roizen continues to show the same eagerness and willingness to interact with new and interesting people to continue to grow and strengthen her career. However, at this stage in her career, Roizen is able to utilize previous experiences and knowledge gained through both her educational and work experiences to contribute and add valuable input into interactions with others. As a former colleague mentioned, Roizen is a pro at turning a brief conversation into one of substance by contributing 1 or 2 unique ideas in a short period of time. In doing so, Roizen is able to add yet another strength to her networking abilities and has continued to effectively build her network from the ground up. At this point in her career, Roizen has joined the board of the Software Publishers Association, which has helped gain further credibility in the tech industry and has helped in growing her brother's company to over $15 million in sales and now over 100 employees. In the later, most recent years of her career, Roizen has accomplished her goal of building a large, successful network and has continued utilizing her network in an effective and efficient manner. At this stage in her career, Roizen has managed to network with several other leaders in the industry, including Bill Gates. Roizen still continues to build her network by hosting frequent parties at her home and strategically aligning the parties as an opportunity to strengthen her network. At this stage in her career, the strength of Roizen's network is her network itself. Roizen has built such a strong, influential network that she has begun utilizing her network of individuals to successfully contribute to her new role as a mentor and venture capitalist. Several of the concepts discussed in the readings and videos throughout Module 5 appear to have been strategically utilized by Roizen throughout her career for the effective management and efficient building of her network. Throughout her career, we see that Roizen is truly a giver. From the early beginnings of her career, Roizen is seen relentlessly working to show her abilities in her work environment by working hard to demonstrate her performance and consistency to deliver on promises and put her best foot forward to build her network. In addition to her hard work and dedication to excelling in her career, Roizen shows attributes of being a true giver in that she is continuously looking for ways to benefit others in her network, including individuals of all levels and stages of their career. Although Roizen appears to be a true giver, she shows throughout the case study that she is not a doormat. Roizen is not afraid to call on others in her network when she needs a helping hand, which is best identified in her time at Apple, when Roizen utilizes several of the individuals in her network to steer Apple away from their financial difficulties. Roizen also takes into consideration the benefit as it pertains to both parties of the deal when examining the possibility of connecting and utilizing her network. In addition to being a giver, Roizen utilizes the 6 principles of persuasion to build her network by simply taking advantage of every opportunity to continuously meet and interact with new and unique individuals. Throughout the case study, Roizen shows a clear willingness to give what she receives and then some. She utilizes social proof to the fullest by hosting parties in her home with impressive guest lists, including the likes of Bill Gates, and continuously examines her guest list to ensure the inclusion of brokers and friends. She makes her authority well known in her work and strategically evaluates networking opportunities as to not overuse her resources. As a result of this, Roizen is able to clearly manage and build one of the most impressive networks in the world.